Hello students, today we are continuing with the lecture www World Wide Web and HTTP protocol. In that case, www and HTTP protocols, we start with the www first. So students, what is the www? This is the World Wide Web which connects the repository of information from any point of world. We can move in the world from anywhere to everywhere because we are linked like that we can use information of all over world. This is the basically provide us the flexibility, portability, user-friendly features that is provided by the www for the internet. This is basically the project which is taken initiative by CERN, European Laboratory for Particle Physics, to create a system to handle distributed resources necessary for a scientific research. Like other application layer protocol, it also provides us the client server services, right? Last class we have done with the FTP protocol, that is also a client server protocol, and this www is also provide client server services. All of you have used the World Wide Web. In that case, what happen? Services client requests for the service. After that service will be provided by the server, right? How you assess the different information in the www? What we do? We request as a client. We request for the web page to the server. That server will provide us the web page. Same here, site B, right? Client requesting the another web page that is located in the site B or server B, that will be returned by the web page B. As we have discussed that all information is linked together from points all over the world, right? So wherever we are and we can request any pages, there is no the location bar, right? As we have discussed, it provides you the client server web services. At the client side, we need the software browser, web browser. For example, Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and many other browsers we have. At the client side, we have the web browser. Through the web browser, we will request for the information from any web server. For example, user just request the web page www.gmail.com. ठीक है, मेरे पास एक वेब पेज है gmail.com. तो in that case you can request that page through the browser only. When you request this page, then which parts you need of the browser? So first we check browser have the three parts. One is the controller for input, uses client programs to access the document, right? In web browser, when you write the www.gmail.com, right, it control all the information. And how your information is transmitted? with the help of client protocol, either FTP or HTTP. And when you request for any page, then you need some interpreter, because these pages are written in the different languages. Whenever server fulfill your request at the browser, we need some interpreter which will convert your code into the human readable form, right? We need the controller के बाद we need the protocols, how we will request the services from the client. We need some interpreters. We have done till now, we have done FTP, Telnet, SMTP. These all protocols are used to transmit or retrieve the information from the other side. We have already done with the SMTP. SMTP is used for sending the mail, simple mail transfer protocol. Telnet for remote login. FTP for file transfer protocol. In next lecture, we will also do the HTTP. That is the client side. Now, what is the at the server side, right? Like we will do with the previous example, www.xyz.com, right? xyz.com. In that case, what happens? Client, as soon as client requests the web page, that web page is searched all over the web, wherever we found the nearest web server, right? And this particular page will be returned to the browser, as we have already done when we do the DNS, domain name system, that whenever client requests for any page, first it will search in the local memory, that is the cache memory. This concept we have already done when we have done the domain name system, right? If that page is accessed previously and it is stored in cache, then it will be retrieved from cache only. There is no need to go to the web server. In that case, we also have the one concept of proxy server. This is a proxy server work to store the information and use the information whenever required. What you give in the client side? Uniform Resource Locator, URL. What are the different parts of URL? URL have four things. One is the which protocol you are using. Second, host computer information. Third, port. And fourth, the path. We need these four information, right? After that, we have already know that the protocol HTTP is very common protocol that is used for accessing the web pages. Host on which information is located. We have to search the web page on the system where actually web page is stored. Port number is not included every time, right? After that, we have the path name on that particular web server, on which directory our data is stored. Protocol, host, port, path. All web pages or websites are in the form of web documents, right? We have the three documents in the www, or you can say three types of web pages, right? One is the static web page. In case of static web page, what happens? Static pages are written once, that will be fixed. There will be no change in the content, right? that is written in the WordPress, and there are so many software. It's not a hardcore website. Basic meaning is that there will be no change in the static document. This is just for displaying the information. Second is the dynamic web page. All of you have listened the term server side programming. So what is in case of server side programming? Whenever request is sent from client to server, at that time script execution is done at the server side. After that, server will return the information, right? For example, ASP, JSP, these all type of languages support the server side programming, or you can say these type of documents are called, or these type of web pages are called dynamic web pages. CGI is also used, common gateway interface is also used for these type of script. Last but not least is the active document. Now what is the active document? Like I told you, in case of dynamic web pages, your script is executed at the server side. Like that, in active document, script will be executed at the client side, right? That is the active document. For example, we have a page in which we are displaying the cricket score. We have a page in which we have the cricket score, right? Cricket score is updated frequently. When it is updated frequently, then what happen बच्चा कि वो जो है आपका each time whenever cricket score is changed, it will display the web page again and again. This will create the overhead, right? So in that case, what happen? Web page is loaded. Here information is displayed in a particular format. Like for example, India is playing, right? And 200 रन हमारा बन चुका है and 2 out है, for example. There is a particular format for display the information, right? In that case, what we want, that information is updated after every 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Then what happen? Your cricket score will be continuously fetched from the server, and that information is updated at the client side. There is no need to reload the page. Whenever it refreshes after 5 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, your web page will be not reloaded again and again. That we can do with the help of Ajax also, right? So students, this is the our www. In next lecture, we will do the HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, right? Thank you, students.